Hey guys, today I'm going to be starting a crockpot meal, but I don't have any idea what to call it. I don't know what it is. The whole reason I'm doing it is because chicken's on the menu and I don't want to heat the kitchen up because it's just so hot here. It was hot everywhere, lots of places, so I'm not complaining about the heat. There's a reason for the heat, but the heat doesn't have to be intensified by turning on an oven or something like that, or standing over the stove top, whatever. So chicken was on the menu plan. I didn't want to grill it because, again, the heat. So I decided I was going to try making a crockpot meal, and I started just thinking of different things I wanted to put in it, and I thought, that sounds like it might be okay. We'll see. So I'm going to get the camera down here so you can see what I'm doing and show you. And while I am doing this, I can write down this recipe, and if we love it, then I will share the recipe with you guys. If we hate it, I'll share it if you want me to. If somebody says, I really want to try that anyway, I will share it then, but otherwise I'm not going to share it. But if we love this, I'm going to put it in PDF form, and I'll leave that in the description box. But this is another one of those, let's go in the kitchen and figure out what we're going to make, because I couldn't think of anything that I wanted. So, and also I have a lot of cream cheese, which cream cheese is not going to be going in right now, but it will be later. And now Daisy's screaming at me because I'm talking to you. I'll be right back. Okay, so into my crock pot, I've sprayed it, and then I have 3 pretty large chicken breasts. This is going to have leftovers, but that's what I have in here, and they are frozen because I was actually thinking about not cooking dinner tonight, but I could not figure out a quick meal that we had that I could do that I wanted either. It's one of those indecisive times, and y'all let me know if you do this. In the summertime, do you have more times where that you don't know what you want to cook, it's just too hot to cook and things like that, so you just don't know what to do? Let me know. Like, we don't eat a lot of cold foods, and we don't want to eat salads all the time, even though there's lots of yummy salads. We just don't want to do that. Alright, so to do this, I'm going to add some black pepper. And y'all know that normally I am season both sides type of person, but since this is going to be in the crock pot, it's going to kind of all get together anyway. It's not like I'm searing it. Then I'm not going to worry about seasoning both sides. I just closed the dishwasher. Should have had this already down. This is pink Himalayan salt, whatever kind of salt. This part I guess will be salt and pepper to taste, but you don't want to put too much because one of the things I'm about to put in here has salt and pepper already in it. But the Himalayan salt does not do a lot of like, it's not super salty. Anyway, this is my ranch seasoning that I made, and this will be like the equivalent of 1 packet, which is 3 tablespoons. Now somebody else might have done this before, I don't know. This is just what I'm doing, and I did forget to go ahead and do one thing because I didn't take it out. I'll have to get it. So that's 1 packet of the ranch, and then I'm going to do a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. If I can, I should have just opened it up. Maybe this would be called creamy Italian. I don't know, because it's creamy Italian ranch chicken. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so let me grab the other thing, because I forgot. I do want to have a small amount of, like, stock or whatever. So this right here, 1 teaspoon to 1 cup makes a cup of stock. Of the chicken stock is this chicken base, the Tony's. I get it from Sam's Club, so I need a teaspoon. So I'm going to get a teaspoon of this. I'll have to get it out. I'm not going to be using this spoon again, so I'll just use the handle to help me. And then, well, that didn't go where I wanted, but that's alright. Get up there and stay. So, what I should have done is mixed it with the water, but it's going to all get together anyway. It'll be fine. So, that's a packet of ranch, salt and pepper to, let me start over. 3 chicken breasts, salt and pepper to taste, a packet of ranch, a tablespoon of Italian, and a cup of chicken stock. Or you can make up your own like I'm doing right now. Let me grab a cup to get a cup of water. Okay, so let's recap real quick. That's 3 pretty large chicken breasts, boneless, skinless, salt and pepper to taste, a packet or 3 tablespoons of ranch, a tablespoon of Italian seasoning, and a cup of chicken stock or broth, because I'm using that stuff, which looks kind of gross, but that's alright. And now I'm going to put, this is some of that onion that Jeff and I had cut up. It's probably the equivalent of a medium to large onion. I'm just going to put that on top. And I'm going to let this cook until the chicken is shreddable. Let me put that down into, it'll get more in there, but I'm going to let it cook till the chicken is shreddable on high, probably 4 or so hours. And I'll come back whenever I start doing the next part to show you what I'm doing next. But most likely what I'll do is put all this together on the video, so you don't have to have it split up, just in case that you want to try to make it yourself. I don't know what it's going to be like though. I get in the kitchen sometimes and I just make up things because I just don't know what to do. I'm thinking I'm going to either serve this over rice or noodles. Probably egg noodles would be good. Egg noodles is probably what it's going to be. Let's just hope it tastes good. It's not like the Mississippi chicken though, even though it has the ranch. It shouldn't taste like that because of the cream cheese. And one reason why I'm using the cream cheese, I bought that big thing from Sam's, so that means I have 7 things of cream cheese. I should have just got it from Walmart, but I forgot. So I'll be back. Okay, so I'm about to do the next part with the chicken. It's smelling really good. I've got some water over here heating up, but you can't see over there. You can kind of see. Anyway, got it heating up or getting ready to cook some egg noodles. So gonna do that, but before I can, we can do that, we gotta shred this chicken up. And I'm gonna use this, but I wanted to rinse this off so that I could, make sure there was no dust or anything on it, because I haven't used it in a while. And I kind of just shook it, but I was holding the end. And I already knew that it was kind of frail. It's okay though. It still works, and I'll get Jeff to fix it for me. He'll fix it to where it won't come apart. I don't ever use it really, and I was actually thinking about getting rid of it and probably will. The only reason I'm using it for this is because I saw somebody else do it the other day, and I wanted to see if it was really that much easier. And honestly, it's not really that much easier to me. I just don't use the tool, so it breaking is not a big deal. I've had it several years. I've got my money's worth out of it, I guess, but it's just not something I use on a regular basis, so I won't be replacing it. One of those things. It's not that, it didn't hurt my feelings too bad when it broke. Alright, so now that I've got this shredded, hopefully shredded enough, it smells so good. Noah said he was ready to eat it, but it's not time yet. Alright, I think that's good enough. I'll wait and see if Jeff can fix this before I actually throw it away, but otherwise I'm probably just gonna throw it away since it broke. It can still be used. It is a lot more difficult to use whenever it's like this though, because I'm scared it's gonna come apart. Alright, so I have a 8-ounce block of cream cheese. This is just, I didn't even show y'all that very well. Just some from, what is that store? Aldi. It doesn't matter where it's from though, does it? And I want to put it all in there. I'm going to put all the whole block in there. Oh, I don't have one of those handy. Do I? Yes, I do. I wanted to use one of my little silicone spatulas to kind of break it up, and also to get it off of this thing, and then I'm going to stir it up, because I can use the silicone spatula to get all of this off of the foil stuff. But what I'm thinking is, in the amount of time that it takes for the noodles to cook, this will be melted in there and make a creamy sauce. That's what I'm thinking. That's my hope anyways. And maybe it'll taste just as delicious as it smells. My only thing is, since I've never done this before, I don't know if the seasonings are going to be good together. I don't know if they're going to be weird. I mean, it doesn't smell weird. And I don't know how the cream cheese is going to be in there, but I put cream cheese and other things. And I'm also kind of thinking about putting a little bit of Parmesan, since I do have the Italian. Or maybe just sprinkle the top with some Parmesan, or maybe not. Maybe just leave it like it is. I don't know. But I'm also hoping this will thicken up a little bit with that cream cheese. So I'm going to let this melt. I'll come back whenever the noodles are cooked. And what I think I'm going to do is stir this one more time, drain the noodles, and just pour them in here, and then put it all in this pot and stir it together. I don't know if I'm going to do that, or if I'm going to just like have this over the noodles. I just think it'll be easier to just stir it all together. It always seems to be. But that's probably what I'll do. But anyway, I'll be back when the noodles are done. Okay, so the noodles are done, and I have actually turned this off and unplugged it, because I'm not going to be cooking anymore in it, you know. This doesn't have to cook anymore, is my point. So like I said, I was going to stir it one more time, just to make sure all the melted cream cheese is moved around in there. There's actually more liquid in here than what I really expected, but that's okay, because the noodles might need some sauce, right? Anyway, it's alright. I'm gonna go ahead and pour the noodles in. Like I said, I drained them. Come out of there, please. I'm gonna mix this together. It smells really good. I'm still debating on whether or not I want some Parmesan cheese on it. I don't know. I think the noodle to meat ratio might be a little. It might be disproportioned. I don't know. It's alright. It's a little bit difficult to mix in this thing, but that's alright too. Now there's more meat down there I hadn't got up into the rest of it. I'm gonna throw it on myself. I'm gonna put me some in a bowl, and I'm gonna taste it for you guys and let you know whether or not I like it, and we'll go from there. Okay, so Noah has tasted it, but I have not, and he said it needed a little something. So I told him I had thought about adding Parmesan cheese, so we added some of this to his, not mine, and he said it did help, because it was a little bit bland before that. So I'm going to taste it. Like I said, I want to taste it before I add anything But if he thinks it needs something, it probably does. Alright, I'm gonna taste this. It actually tastes pretty good. It tastes really good. I am going to add a little bit of cheese just to see. I'm going to add, just on a bite, just a little bit of it. If I can get a bite. I'm using a fork. I probably shouldn't, but I don't know what else to use, honestly, though. Okay. The cheese does help, but it tastes good even without it. I'm probably going to eat it with no cheese. Now she's screaming at me again. So, I'm probably not going to eat any cheese on it. I mean, it's good with it or without it. So, I don't know why it actually said, I said it helped it. It gives it another little flavor. But, I don't know. I don't think it needs anything else. I think it's good. We will be having this again, I'm sure. So I will be writing down that recipe, or typing up that recipe. I'm going to make a PDF for y'all, and I'll leave it in the description box. So I'm going to go eat, and I'll be back. Actually, you're going to see some cleaning, and then I'll be back.
We've been waiting around for too long for something to show. Same old places and faces of people with nowhere to go. But we're not like them, we are better, both you and I know. Grab your car keys and jacket, 'cause honey, we're ready to go. Let's get in the car and you'll drive. We're leaving tonight, away from these streets and the cold buzzing neon lights. Been keeping our heads above water, struggling and striving. We ain't gonna turn back this time, we'll just keep driving. You've got one hand on my knee, one hand on the steering wheel, worlds passing by outside. The flickering light of the white lines in the corner of my eye. I'll never leave your side, I'll never leave your side, I'll never leave your side. The windows are rolled down, the radio's on, and my eyes are open wide. I'll never leave your side, I'll never leave your side. We got no money, but honey, we got nothing to hide. If worst comes to worst, I'll be Bonnie and you can be Clyde. We've got two hearts ready to fire and enough ammunition. A 62 hardtop DeVille with a 4-speed transmission. You've got one hand on my knee, one hand on the steering wheel, worlds passing by outside. The flickering light of the white lines in the corner of my eye. I'll never leave your side, I'll never leave your side, I'll never leave your side. The windows are rolled down, the radio's on, open up a window. I'm breathing in the last of September. I can feel the wind blow, and the late summer sky is like a giant ember. Everything is turning into gold. When the autumn leaves are playing chase, it puts a smile up on my face. They leave their branches one by one and whirl around there just for fun. Some are faster, some are slow, and some are high and some are low, dancing through the last days of September. Since I was a little child, every year for as long as I remember, all the leaves were running wild, going all the way until November. Turn the world around us into gold. When the autumn leaves are playing chase, it puts a smile up on my face. They leave their branches one by one and whirl around there just for fun. Some are faster, some are slow, and some are high and some are low, dancing through the last days of September. I wonder where they're going, the flight of swallows sailing through the sky. There's no way of knowing, but maybe someplace far from you and I. When the autumn leaves are playing chase, it puts a smile up on my face. They leave their branches one by one and whirl around there just for fun. Some are faster, some are slow, and some are high and some are low, dancing through the last days of September. When the autumn leaves are playing chase, it puts a smile up on my face. They leave their branches one by one and whirl around there just for fun. Some are faster, some are slow, and some are high and some are low, dancing through the last days of September. Dancing through the last days of September.
Okay guys, supper was good and we have lots of leftovers that need to be put away. I filmed the cleaning parts before, well actually while I was cooking, but you saw that just then after I finished cooking or after whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm going to put this together in a way that nothing is split apart. So I will see you guys next time. I'm trying to do the new things with the videos, or that all the cleaning is together and the other things are together, and make it a little bit more interesting maybe. I don't know. I know a lot of stuff this week or lately has been a little bit different. Like I did just a haul by itself, and I don't normally do that anymore. And it was a long haul. So that's why I just did that. But I'm trying to make it a little bit better. But a lot of you guys said you didn't mind how it was before. You just couldn't sit through a whole hour. So I'm trying to shorten them a little bit. But anyway, I will see you guys again tomorrow. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload. Share this with a friend if you'd like to. But most importantly, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels. And be sweet.